our second last group of signaling molecules are the cytokines. I'm just going to briefly talk to you about cytokines now, and then we'll get back into what cytokines do once we start to go into the immune system. So cytokines are made by heaps of different types of cells, but can you see that they are made by immune cells? Yes. We'll come back and we'll talk about macrophages, B cells, T cells, and mast cells. All of those cells we are going to revisit when we do the immune system. Now you'll notice, again, like the animal and plant hormones, they can be transmitted by all three methods. They can be autocrine, they can be paracrine, or they can be endocrine. So there's no need to remember which one they are because they are different. You will notice though that they are all hydrophilic. These are because, anyone want to guess what they're made of? That's right, they're made of protein. Okay, so let's have a look at these. What you need to remember about a cytokine is they have to do with the immune system, so they're communication for immune cells. They are hydrophilic, so they are proteins, and they can be transmitted in any of the three ways. So you don't need to know, remember, the different types of cytokine. Yeah, so here are some, just in case they mentioned them by name. You have things called interleukins. Interleukins are the ones they're most likely going to tell you about. Now, interleukins are really important in raising your body temperature during inflammation and developing your B lymphocytes, which produce antibodies. So just to link this to what's happening at the moment, what we have with COVID is some people are getting these things, they call them cytokine storms. These are the cytokines they're talking about. They're talking about these interleukins. Now, if you get heaps and heaps of interleukins released into your body, they're going to raise your body temperature. Yeah. And what are we seeing in people with COVID? They're getting fevers. So if you're getting a fever, it's most likely as a result of this signaling telling your body to raise that body temperature and try and slow down the progression of the virus in your body. But if you get too much of them, they call it a cytokine storm. Now that cytokine storm can be really dangerous because if you raise your body temperature too high, what's going to happen? Link it. Yeah? Your enzymes are going to start to denature. Fevers are good to a point. When they get too high, they start to break things down. So having a prolonged break your enzymes down and stop your body from functioning properly. So when you get a prolonged fever, your body can start to shut down that way. And this is one of the dangers and one of the reasons why I'm sitting here looking at my own computer instead of you face to face, is because I don't want to experience this cytokine storm, and neither do you. So just to link it, that's what our cytokines are talking about. And that's the end of cytokines.